Alright, this is the NES Classic Mini. So you have your HDMI coming out into the television. This is your power point. That goes into my phone charger. It's a USB. It's the Mini Super Nintendo. Flap doesn't come up. Here's your controller. Sorry, no, this is I'm not a professional with cameras, it's only off my phone. Power button, and to reset the... Every time you reset a game, if you're in the middle of a game, just reset it, and what is it? A save point will pop up. See, let's get going on this. No, this is the front screen. So you can see this here. We're going to touch on this in a minute. There's a lot more games on this than you might expect. And the previous one I done for this, that had well over 100 games. This video lasted 12 minutes and I was fairly going through it. This is going to be a lot longer than 12 minutes. 8 Eyes, never heard of it. Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Balloon Fight. Using Nintendo World Championship. Okay, I'll go back up here for a second. Manuals, you have to scan that. Let's see. Legal notices. Oh, you can see this. Oh. Right, well, there's that. Then there's the open source agreement. Alright. Language. Sorry, now I'm holding the camera with one hand and using the controller with the other. So I have demo, auto shutdown and screen burn reduction built in. This is for the uninitiated, by the way. And you can choose the old CRT filter, the old TV, still have one. You can see it in there in the corner. Little small TV. This is what I'm using normally, and you can go for this too. No, I don't see an option on this one. The other mini Super Nintendo, you had an option to put did a few things you could put here, like curtains or old TV, like with knobs and stuff, saying Nintendo. Whatever. Person I know gave me this as a present, so. Right, here we go. We'll go back. Let's see. Battle Tank. Gary Kitchen's Battle Tank. I know there's one or two Master System games in here. I don't know. Blues Brothers, Bubble Bobble, Bucky O'Hare, Castlevania. I'm flying through these because there's a shitload, trust me. Castlevania, Simeon's Quest, that's Castlevania 2. The original Donkey Kong Arcade Classics. The original Donkey Kong Jr. Arcade Classic series. Love the box art. Double Dragon 2. Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy. Galaga Demons of Death, Ghosts and Goblins, precursor to Ghouls and Ghosts, Gradius, Ice Climber, that was used in Nintendo World Championships there not so long ago, 2016 I think, could be wrong. Joan Mac Caveman Ninja, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers Arcade Classic Series, The Uncanny X-Men. It'll take all your mutant powers to defeat Magneto. Power Play. Mega Man 2. Metroid. Ninja Gaiden. I think that's called Shadow Warriors as well in Europe. World 3D. Pac-Man. Power Blade 2. Punch Out. Roadrunner. Space Harrier. No, I haven't looked through this. I played one or two games, but I haven't gone into the files or shitloads of them. Now here's what I mean. See? Sega. That looks like the Master System cover, you know, the box. The box art. So everything's going to be pretty much a surprise here to me, bar one or two pages which I went through looking for certain games because they're alphabetized. Star Tropics. Street Fighter 2010. What the hell? Super C. Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3. Tecmo Bowl. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Zelda 1 The Legend of Zelda. Includes invaluable maps and strategic playing tips. There must be. Let's see. Toxic Crusaders. God, there's a blast in the past. Wolverine. Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. Right. More games. Okay, this brings me back to the menu we just came from. So you can see here, there's Z. You can see the files here on the bottom as well as the other games and their sub-files. This is extensive to say the least. Let's go into A. Of course, we start off with A. I have these alphabetized. You can, let's see, I'll show you here. Select, let's see, you can sort it by 2-player, by recently played, by times played, by release date, by publisher, by title. So I'm going to do by title. So let's see, what's that? Abadox, Milton Bradley, MB Games. Adam's Family, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Hudson's Adventure Island, Hudson Soft. Adventure Island 2. Sorry, no, let's get my hands in a comfortable position here. Let's see, right. Super Adventure Island 3. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, Disney. Adventures of Bayou Billy. Dino Ricky, never heard of it. Gilligan's Island, oh man. Adventures of Lolo. Is that HAL Laboratory? Adventures of Lolo 2. Lolo 3. Never played any Lolos. Rad Gravity. God, I can't even remember if I've ever played that. I heard it. What the? Unbelievable. I don't believe it. Can you see this? The box art, the price tag is still on it. Shit, it says, I think it's $34.95. I don't know, is that in dollars or what? Oh my god. That's crazy. Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. Air Fortress. Airwolf, based on the hit TV series. Turbo Racing. Al Unser. Alfred Chicken. Alien 3. God, that should be interesting. Because I've Alien 3 on the Mega Drive. I've Alien 3 on this classic Super Nintendo. Sorry, I'm just after work, so I'm a bit knackered. All Pro Basketball. Alpha Mission. Amagon. And there could be, it's probably, you know, back in the day here, the NES and the Super Nintendo, there was a lot of region locked games. Like American Gladiators, that, just looking at I've heard of American Gladiators that was on TV, but this game probably never saw the light of day in Europe, you know, in the PAL system, or Australia for that matter. Japan, I don't know. So you could have a lot of Japanese games that are in here that never made the European region or America, and vice versa with each other. Let's see, Anticipation, Nintendo's first video board game. Oh, that's definitely late 80s. Arch Rivals. God, I remember that from the arcade. Fuck. Archon. Arkanoid. Right, am I repeating? Arkista's Ring. Astyanax. Athena, Athletic World. Obviously, I never started on the right A. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be a long video, I told you. We're 10 minutes in and we're only on to B. Oh god, here's the sub file. Right. There's going to be a lot of B's in here. Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2 and 3 on one game. Bad Dudes. God. What's that? Bad News Baseball. Oh, there's going to be a shitload of baseball games in here. Bad Street Brawler. Bandai Golf. Challenge Pebble Beach. What's that? Bandit Kings of Ancient China. Barbie. Oh god. A glamorous quest full of magic, fun and adventure. It's probably like E.T. You know, the Atari 2600 they found out in the New Mexico or Arizona desert. Bard's Tale. What's that? Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. Oh man, these definitely weren't in Europe as far as I know. Base Wars Cyber Stadium Series. The regular Nintendo Entertainment System baseball. Baseball Simulator 1000. Baseball Stars. Baseball Stars 2. Same box art. We'll forgive that. Bases Loaded. That looks like Chevy Chase. Even has a... Oh no. Okay, Bases Loaded. Bases Loaded 2. Shit. Bases Loaded 3. Ryan Sandberg Plays. What kind of way to spell Ryan is that? R-Y-A-N usually. Bases Loaded 4. Where's Bases? Oh, there's Bases Loaded 2. Second season. Batman. Batman Returns. Batman Return of the Joker. Fuck. I think that might be following the either the 60s TV show or the cartoon, I'm not sure. Battle Chest, Data East. The Battle of Olympus. Battlestar. Battleship. Battletoads. Right, we'll go back. See all the games here on this level, this sub-level. Right, we're going back and we're going to go do the other file. The other sub-B file. Okay. Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team. God, I never knew. Beetlejuice. Best of the Best, Championship Karate. Bigfoot. I actually had that. The toy, they put it on water on the TV before Christmas, and I actually put mine into like just halfway up the truck, and of course had these gears on top of the truck, like the actual dinky. It's like about, just say the ground was there, it was about to there, and had these controls on top for forward, back, and stuff, and just say that's the top of it, and the water up to here, and just conked out. Of course, I think that was the start of when toy companies had to put in disclaimers. That was back in the middle 80s. Bill and Ted's Excellent Video Game Adventure. Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge. Bionic Commando. Yeah, sure, I've heard of that. The Black Bass. It's probably one of the first fishing game ever. Well, on a console at least anyway, maybe not PC. Blades of Steel. Blaster Master. See, some games too, not saying that one does, but there was one yesterday when I was doing the Super Nintendo video that it was called Buster Brothers on this, different poster art, but it's actually Super Pang here in Europe back in the day. even in the arcade. The Blue Marlin, Bo Jackson Baseball, Bomberman, Bomberman 2, Bonk's Adventure, Boulder Dash, A Boy and His Blob, Trouble on Blobolonia, David Crane's game, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Break Time, The National Pool Tour, Breakthrough from Data East, Bobble Bobble Part 2, Birthday Blowout, Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny the Crazy Castle, Bump and Jump, Burai Fighter. I've heard of that, yeah. I've heard a lot of these. I'm not going to mention which ones I heard of all the time, but Burger Time. I think I've seen that in the arcade when I was a kid. There's a few games out like that now, kind of like Around the Kitchen and Cook Time or whatever you call them. Right, B. That's the end of B, I think. Right, now we're going on to C. And we're only 16 minutes in. God, how many subfiles does this have? Some letters won't have subfiles, some obscure ones. This is the first one of this. Like U, for the letter U. That's probably gonna have not too many games. Okay, Cabal. Oh yeah, that was one you had a gun. Like it was like Operation Wolf in the arcade, as far as I remember. Yeah, that was on the Commodore 64 as well. Probably a lot of systems. Caesar's Palace, California Games, loved that. That was in my original NES collection back in 1990. Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92. Captain America and the Avengers. Captain Planet, we're a hero, bring you down to zero. And the Planeteers. Jesus. Captain Skyhawk. Casino Kid 2. Sorry, that's Casino Kid 2. Castilian. Castle of Dragon. Castle Quest. Castlevania 3. Dracula's Curse. Wow. That's different box art to what I'm used to, what I remember. Caveman games. Championship Bowling. Championship Pool. The Chess Master. Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2 from Disney. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Same box art actually. See that? That's 2 and that's the original, but same box art. But at least the writing's up there, so you know. Chubby Cherub from Bandai. Circus Caper. Now we'll go back and we'll go into the next subfile. Okay, from Jellicoe, SETI Connection. Clash at Demon Head. Classic Concentration. Cliffhanger, Sylvester Stallone, remember the film? Clue Land, that's where I should be right now, in my bed. Cobra Command from Data East. Cobra Triangle. I wonder if Pat the NES Punk or Mark Busler. Any of these guys reviewed like half these games? I know Pat the NES Punk has I'm going to get it actually. It's the Ultimate Guide to the NES Library, and he's a Super Nintendo one coming out. This is actually today's what? August 31st, 2018. Okay, Codename Viper. Color a Dinosaur. Commando. Oh yeah, there's one on the Super Nintendo. It's Wolf of the Battlefield. Is that the Super Nintendo? Yeah, it is. Or it's from the Mega Drive, I think. I can't remember. Or I got it in the Wii shop for the Wii. Can't remember if it was the Super Nintendo or Mega Drive. Or Genesis in the States. That's what the Mega Drive is there. Conan, Conflict, Conquest of the Crystal Palace, Contra. That's Cinemassacre, Mike Matei and James Rolfe's favourite game. Or is that Contra 2 or something like that? Contra Force. Cool World. Rings a bell. I think that's one of those games. It was like big and they put a big campaign out and it didn't really catch on. Romstar Cowboy Kid. Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. Vaguely familiar. Crystallis. SNK. Cybernoise, the fighting machine. Right, that's C done. So now we're going for D. Okay. That's a Switch, believe it or not, and that's a Mega Drive under the wrapping. There's a Wii U under there. There's a Wii then behind this. Hidden away. A lot of other systems, but they're well wrapped up and stuff. Right, D. Has 2 sub-files. Let's go into the first one. Okay. Dance Aerobics. Darkman, the movie. It's late 80s, I think, early 90s. Darkwing Duck, Disney. Dash Galaxy in the Alien Asylum. Daydreamin' Davy. Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise. Deadly Towers, Defender 2. Defender of the Crown. Ooh, that's... Jesus, man. That's Ultra, actually. That was in the States. That was what Turtle. They brought out Turtles, but over here in Europe it was Palcom. It was actually. I'll get back to that in a minute if we if we ever get down to T. Defenders of Dynatron City. Swear to God, if I didn't have a job and I played, like, if I went in and played 20 minutes of every one of these games, I'd be here till Christmas, and it's only August. Ah, Lucasfilm. That's one I've never heard of. Desert Commander. Destination Earthstar. Destiny of an Emperor. Dick Tracy. Die Hard. Oh God. You know, these movies to games really don't go good sometimes. Dig Dug. 2. Trouble in Paradise. Oh man, look, there it is. Digger T Rock. Oh my God. Oh, that's reeling in the ears there. Just even the box art. Christ. Dirty Harry. Fuck me, I never knew he had a game out. The original Donkey Kong 3, or I actually only watched Dirty Harry last week, and Dirty Harry, what was it, 2, 3 and 4, that's the Enforcer, Sudden Impact and Magnum Force, I think it is. 1 and 2 are good, the other 2, anyways. Donkey Kong Classics, Deja Vu. Right, let's go back, go on to the next sub-file of D. I'd imagine some letters might even have 3 files. Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Double Dare. Double Dragon. Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones. Double Dribble. Dr. Chaos. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dragon Fighter. Dragon Power. Dragon Spirit, the New Legend. Dragon Warrior. Dragon Warrior 2. Dragon Warrior 3. Dragon Warrior what? 4? Jesus, are you kidding me? Experience this epic multi-quest RPG. God. Dragon's Lair. I don't think that went down too well in history of gaming. Dragon Strike Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Ah, Duck Hunt, the original. I've actually my original NES that came out with the gun, but not the robot Rob. It had on the same cartridge Mario Brothers 1 and Duck Hunt. A lot of people have that from back in the day. DuckTales 2, the original DuckTales, which got a revamp up on Nintendo there, remastered. Dungeon Magic Sword of the Elements, All-Star Softball, Dino Wars. Okay. Dum, dum, dum. Sorry. Oh yeah, sure, that would have been the end of that. Sorry. Okay, we're on to E. Is it? E? Yeah, I doubt there's many games for E. I could be wrong. Let's see. Exactly. Elevator action. This might be going faster than usual, folks. What's that? Eliminator boat duel? Ugh. Now we're on to F. Remember, Excitebike is in the original menu. Right, only one menu here. So, F-117A Stealth Fighter. F-15 Strike Eagle. I love flying games. Let's see how these NES jobs hold up. You know, if you're ever playing GTA 5, you like flying planes and stuff, it's really fun. Family Feud, the all-new official TV game show. Faria. Faxanadu. I think we all remember that. Felix the Cat. Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. Fester's Quest. Oh god. Fire and Ice. Fisher Price Firehouse Rescue. Oh man, Fisher Price. Back in the 80s, you used to have these Fisher Price garages where a little man popped in the car, you wound it up at the side and went up the level. Then it whee down in the... There's a little ramp coming off the garage. Fisher Price, I can remember. Fisher Price Picture Perfect. These are all 80s jobs, definitely. Fist of the North Star. Flight of the Intruder. The Flintstones. Yay. The Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. The Flintstones, The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Flying Dragon, The Secret Scroll. Flying Warriors. Formula 1, Built to Win. Frankenstein, The Monster Returns. Freedom Force from Sunsoft. Oh, a Lynn game, Friday the 13th. No, I wouldn't be one of these Lynn supporters, but won't mention the war. Funhouse. So that's F. Now we're on to G. I hope you're sticking it here. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, the Atlantis Factor. Galaxy 5000 racing in the 51st century. Gargoyles Quest 2. Gauntlet. Gauntlet 2. Gemfire. Genghis Khan. George Foreman's KO Boxing. Knockout Boxing. Ghostbusters 1, 2. Then Ghoul School. Ghoul School. Goal. Angelico. Goal 2. Godzilla 2 War of the Monsters. Godzilla Monsters. The original Nintendo Golf. Golf Grand Slam. Golgo 13 The Mafat Conspiracy. What the fuck? Top Secret Episode. Golgo 13. The Goonies 2. The original Goonies. Same box art though. Gotcha, the sport. The Great Waldo Search. Where's Wally? Greg Norman's Golf Power. Gremlins 2, the new batch. The Guardian Legend. Where's the original Gremlins? Anyways, Guerrilla War. Gumshoe. God, that's an original, isn't it? From back in the day. See, I'm just going to change hands here. I'm 25 minutes, 29 minutes holding that up. Gun Knack. Gunsmoke. Gyromite. Remember original cartridges were that? We're going for a lot of money on eBay. You see Robot Rob there? You can find a few vids on YouTube experimenting with the robot. Gyrus. Right, that's G. So now we're going to H. Holy moly. I should separate this into two, but fuck that. Harlem Globetrotters. Hattress. Heavy Barrel. Heavy shredding. The snowboarding video game. Maybe one of the first. Heroes of the Lance, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. See, I'm reading from the box art, not really what's up written on top. High Speed World's #1 Pinball. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Pool of Radiance. Hogan's Alley. Oh yeah, that's what they're going. That's like Duck Hunt. Without the ducks. Hollywood Squares. Game Tech. Home Alone. Oh God help us. 1989, I remember it well. Home Alone 2. Hook. What's that? Robin Williams is in that. Hoops. Hudson Hawk. Oh man. That film fell on its ass, I think. Hunter Red October. Hide Light. Oh God. A lot of these games I never heard of. E, F, G, H, I. Yep, not many. Ice hockey. Oh look, Carrier Warriors. Carrier Warriors 2, Victory Road. Carrier Warriors 3, The Rescue. And they're actually coming out on the Switch in one package in November. Balloon Fight. Immortal Will Harvey Presents. The Incredible Crash Test Dummies. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Oh man, I definitely never saw that come out on Nintendo. I would have bought that back in the day. That's there twice. Okay. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Ah. Indie Heat. Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat. Infiltrator. Another chopper game. Iron Tank. The Invasion of Normandy. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Isolated Warrior. Right, so I to J. Let's see Jurassic Park in here. I've never played the NES version. There it is. Right, alphabetized. Jack Nicklaus, greatest 18 holes in Major Championship Golf. Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. Actually, there's a game I used to have called Kung Fu. You probably should see it here. It should be J, K. It'll be in next. James Bond Jr. used to love that cartoon. Jaws in the film. Lynn again, always doing film to game. Jeopardy, big in America, not really in Europe. Jeopardy 25th edition, anniversary edition. Jeopardy Junior edition. The Jetsons, the Cogwell's Caper. Just love that cartoon. Jimmy Connor's Tennis. John Elway's Quarterback. Who did he play for again? John Elway. Dallas Cowboys? Could be wrong. Jordan vs. Bird. I played that on the Mega Drive or the Genesis years ago. It's good fun. Wasn't into basketball, but I enjoyed it. Journey to Silius. Juiced. Jungle Book, and Jurassic Park. I love the NES version of that game. I'm not sure what the Super Nintendo version of the game, and it didn't have a save feature, but now you can save it thanks to save slots. Let's see, actually, if you press down, you can see here. Hold on, let's do that again. So when you reset a game here, there'd be a little box with where you were, and you give you instructions down here to save it, and you have 4 slots for each game, which is brilliant. So you just press back up. Right, now we'll go on to K, and let's see his Kung Fu in here. God, my throat's nearly dry from all the talking. K. Ah, there we go, look at that. Let's see, Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Karate Champ. The Karate Kid, the film. Mr. Miyagi. Karnoff. God, that was a hard game. I played that in the Commodore. Kickmaster. Kickle Cubicle. Kid Clown in Nightmare World. Kid Cool and the Quest for the Seven Wonder Herbs. Kid Nicky, Radical Ninja, King of Kings, the early years, King's Night, King's Quest 5, Kings of the Beach, Kiwi Craze, a bird brained adventure, Clash Ball. It's kind of like Rollerball, is it? Clacks, yeah, I remember that vaguely. Knight Rider, oh, David Hasselhoff. Jesus, how did that fucking. Is there anything they didn't make a game of? The Creon Conquest. Krusty's Funhouse. Wow. And there's Kung Fu, that's the name of it. Love that game. God, the nostalgia, man. It's if you're a kid of the 80s and 90s, fuck. Okay, so let's see, we're on to L. L'Empereur. Oh, there's a little Napoleon Bonaparte. Laser Invasion. Last Action Hero. I love that film actually, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Last Ninja. The Last Starfighter. Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. Legacy of the Wizard. The Legend of Cage. The hell? Changing hands again. Give my good hand a chance. Legend of the Ghost Line. Legendary Wings. Legends of the Diamond, the baseball championship game. Lemmings, come on, we all know Lemmings. What did I play that on? Other people's, because I was a poor kid. Commodore 64, Atari ST, and the Amiga. Lethal Weapon, never even knew a lot of these games got released. Life Force, yeah, one of the originals. Little League Baseball Championship Series, The Little Mermaid, Disney film of course. Dream Master, Little Nemo, that's a game I had. Very underrated. Can't wait to hear the music of that. Little Ninja Brothers, Little Samson, Lode Runner, The Lone Ranger. I actually liked that film with Johnny Depp. Got slated by the critics. I liked it. It was brilliant. Loops, Low G Man, the Low Gravity Man. That rings a bell. Was that a film as well, or just a video game? Lunar Pool. All these pool games, Christ. Right. Oh, we're on L. So we're going for M for Marion. Oh god, subfiles, here we go. MC Kids, Mule, Muscle, Mock Rider. God, that looks like an original job, and I've never seen or heard that of that game. God. Mad Max, Jesus. Magic Darts, Fast Break, Trade West, Magic Johnson's Fast Break, Magic of the Schlerazada. Sorry, my German isn't up to scratch. Magician, Magmax, Major League Baseball. Okay, Len again. How did they get it? Maniac Mansion. God, I saw that game being played, but I've never played it. It was a big game on PC. Mappy Land, Marble Madness. I loved it. God, the music was brilliant. Mario's Missing. Oh yeah, what was that? That was on the Super Nintendo as well, I think. Mario's Time Machine. I've heard of that, but I haven't played it. Mechanoid's Attack, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, Mega Man 6, Yawn, Mental Palace, Metal Gear from Ultra, Metal Mech, Mana Machine, Metal Storm. Remember, we're only halfway through the M's here. Let's go for the subfile. On to the next. Obviously Metroid is going to be in here if that's not on the original game screen. Oh, here it is, Metroid. Michael Andretti's World GP. Mickey Mousecapade. Mickey's Adventure in Numberland. Mickey's Safari in Letterland. God help us. Micro Machines. I actually played the Commodore and Super Nintendo version. It's not too bad. Sorry. MiG-29 Soviet Fighter. Might and Magic Secret of the Inner Sanctum. Mighty Bomberjack. Mighty Final Fight. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Millipede. Atari game, is it? Millen's Secret Castle. Mission Impossible. Oh, Monopoly. Should be interesting. On an NES. Monster in My Pocket. Back in the day, Konami. That thing's flicking. Monster Party, Monster Truck Rally. Matchbox Motor City. Oh my god, look at that logo. Matchbox. God, I still have all my little matchboxes from back in the day. Miss Pac-Man. That's there twice. MTV's Remote Control. Muppet Adventure, Chaos at the Carnival. I'm actually going to the cinema today. The film's just out today. It's called the Happy Time Murders. Melissa McCarthy. Should be fun. Mutant Virus, The Crisis in the Computer World. Mystery Quest. Right, that's all the M's. Now we're going for N. N. I'm at 42 minutes already. Narc! Oh my god! I remember that from the arcade. NES Open. NES Play Action Football. God, NFL. The original one maybe. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger. Len again got it. Nightshade. Ninja Crusaders. Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos. Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom. Ninja Kid. Nintendo World Cup. Nobunaga's Ambition. Nobunaga's Ambition 2. North and South. Oh, that's the American Civil War, yeah. That was a TV show. That's the only reason I know it. And their Confederate and whatever uniforms. Shit, hold on. North and South. Did I miss something there? No, N didn't have 2 files. Sorry about that. I'm just tired. So many files in this, you wouldn't believe. N, so... Oh, this should be a small one. Yep. Operation Wolf, take no prisoners. Othello. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. What is that? Blackgammon or something? Or is that Othello? I've never heard of it. Overlord. So we're going on to P. We're nearly there, folks. POW, Prisoners of War. Palamedes. Panic Restaurant. God, another food game. Paperboy, yay! Paperboy 2. Peter Pan and the Pirates. Phantom Fighter. Pictionary. Pinbot. Pinball, the original Nintendo Entertainment System effort. Pinball Quest. Pipe Dream. Bulletproof Software. Can't remember, they've done some big games. Bulletproof Software. Pirates. Platoon. Pool of Radiance, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. The original Popeye. Ah, never knew Nintendo had an original Popeye. Olive Oil. Power Blade. Power Punch 2. Schwarzenegger Predator. Ernie. Prince of Persia. Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. Pro Sport Hockey. Pro Wrestling. The Punisher. Puss in Boots, Pierrot's Great Adventure. Puznik. Okay, that's P. Q. This should be short enough. Qbert. Quicks. Quattro Adventure. Quattro Arcade. Or, oh, I get it. Quattro Adventure. There's Robin Hood. Can't make that out. Dizzy. Down bottom left there, and something else on the right. Maybe it's Dizzy 2. Then on the other one, it's Go Dizzy Go. Oh, they're Commodore games. CJ's Elephant Antics. Yeah, they're Commodore games. Shit. Another 4 here. I can't make them out. Baseball, something soccer, tennis, and BMX. Right, Q. So you don't need to keep on going to the right. We'll just go back this way. So Q. So R. Or S and T should be big files. Oh yeah, here we go. 2 sub files in this. RBI Baseball. Run batted in. RBI 2, RBI 3, RC Pro Am. Yeah, I remember that. RC Pro Am 2, Race America, Alex DeMayo's Race America. Racket Attack. Okay. Rad Racer. Yeah, I remember that. Rad Racer 2. Not so much. Rad Racket Deluxe Tennis 2. Raid on Bungling Bay. Never for the life of me heard of it. Rainbow Islands. Could you not heard of that back in the day? Rally Bike. Rambo. From the Vellum. Oh, Len didn't do it. Acclaim did it. Rampage. Remember that in the arcade. Rampart. Ren and Stimpy Show, The Buckaroos. Renegade. Rescue, The Embassy Mission. I wonder if Russian Attack in here. Ring King. River City Ransom. Road Blasters. Oh man. I remember that from the arcade. You had to sit in cars. Fuck. Right, we'll go into the second file. So, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Robo Warrior, Robocop, Data East, Robocop 2, Robocop 3. Are you kidding me?